Hola, how are you guys doing today? Do I look like a flight attendant with my little scarf on? I feel like a flight attendant, but I love this scarf. It's like got the evil eye on it. So, anyways, welcome in. I am so grateful for all of you beautiful souls. Welcome in from me and Miss Gaia Marie. She's going to go burrow under her blanket now. I'm just so grateful. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you to those that have subscribed. Thank you to those that have left me the most beautiful messages. I just don't even know what to do. I'm just in so much gratitude right now, you guys. So I feel as though there's an Ascended Master that wants to come through. I was going to use a totally different deck, and then I kept seeing this one in my mind's eye. So we're just going to see what comes out today. I haven't gotten any downloads or anything. So we're just going to see who wants to talk to the collective today. We're going to dive right in. All right, you guys? So Divine Mother, Divine Father, angels, ancestors, guides of the highest light and love, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Goddess Isis, my beautiful grandmother Apollonia. What do we have to tell the collective today? I ask that you help me to hear these messages accurately and clearly. Help me deliver them accurately and clearly. Ooh, lot of blue. You've been opening your throat chakra. You've been learning how to speak and communicate better and stand up for yourself. So here we have Mahavatar Babaji, Soul Expansion. And I just saw 143 on the timestamp, which means I love you. So maybe you've been saying that number a lot. But your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So this is where you're at right now. You're understanding that we are all connected. If you're still here listening, then you are understanding how we are nature, trees, plants, animals. Everything is connected. It all comes from source energy, from God, whatever you call your higher power, spirit. We are all connected, and you are understanding this. Maybe you don't kill the bugs anymore. Maybe you used to be a hunter and you don't hunt anymore. I'm just kind of giving some examples, you guys. But you're understanding how we are all that beautiful spark that comes straight from God, and everything is connected. I know I used to smash spiders. I was petrified of them. Now when I see a spider, okay, you can build your little house right there, unless they're like the big wolf ones. But, you're starting to understand how things work. You're having that soul expansion. Your soul is like you're having this awakening. Holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. This is a beautiful reminder. Even if you have a lot of things that you're going through right now, maybe you have a lot of different things being thrown at you. When things get overwhelming, stressful, not only should you take a nice deep breath, it's like perhaps you're learning that when you focus on those things that you do have, the wonderful things that are going on in your life, rather than the bad things that are going on in your life, you're understanding that brings about positive change when you learn how to be in gratitude no matter your circumstances. So I believe that's what's happening now. And you're learning how to move beyond all that stress. Your soul has been expanding. You're going through this. I'm hearing the word glow up, but it's more than that. What did I do with the cards? Am I losing my mind? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. How is your guys' energy okay today? I'm feeling so like groggy, but it is pouring down rain and gloomy and gray, so that kind of makes a big difference. But let's see if any other Ascended Masters. Yep. Oh, wow. A beautiful white dove is on this card. Oh, my goodness. A lot of purple. You definitely have been opening your third eye, you guys. So we have Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So maybe that's why you've been going through challenges right now, because I just heard final lesson. Excuse me. This is, I did a reading for The Chosen about facing a lot of opposition right now. There are a lot of, it's like there's a lot of tests going on because you're getting to the end of your transformation. Does that make sense? You've been on this healing journey for a long time. Your soul has been expanding. You've been working with energy. That's that alchemist energy, right? Divine alchemy. You've been learning how to turn that pain into your power. You've been facing those challenges with grace. And here we're talking about an important lesson. So you are, in a sense, like, give me the word graduating. So like you're a senior in high school and you're almost at June where you get to graduate, because here we have Shekinah, sacred self. This card is absolutely gorgeous. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So now you're stepping into this sacred self, that beautiful dove, the Holy Spirit. You're divinely protected, you all. They're right in front of this heart space. There are symbols right in front of the heart space. One is an amethyst, one is a flower, one is this symbol on the dove. You've been really working on your heart chakra, you guys. You've been learning self-love, putting your needs first, putting up those necessary boundaries. And you've been doing a wonderful job. Let's see. You know what? The fairies have been wanting to come out. Let's get a message from the fairies. And then we'll do a little bit of tarot. But this is all, like, we have divine order here, right? So everything has been going in progression. You've been doing this step by step. I'm seeing someone being blindfolded. So even though a lot of the time you didn't know what you were supposed to be doing or where you were supposed to be going, you kept faithful to this process. There's a different word that wants to come out, but I'm not getting it yet. But you never gave up. And because of that, your consciousness is expanding now. Fairies, can we elaborate a little bit more? You are this alchemist. Maybe amethyst is a favorite crystal of yours. We have wish wisely. So use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps toward making your dreams come true. So that's that progression I'm talking about. Life has been going according to plan, whether you think so or not. So you've been, expanding your soul. You've been doing the healing work. You've been learning how to love yourself. You've been learning about like your worth, and you've been learning to respect yourself. You've been passing these tests with flying colors. Your gifts are coming online now. And so now you're in this, I believe, very heavily manifestation energy. You've been talking to your ascended masters and your spirit team. This is what I desire because I deserve it. This process has been difficult, but I've been a trooper. I have not given up. I haven't thrown in the towel, right? You just kept going even on those really difficult days. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Wishes wisely twice, you guys. That is so cool. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. I did a reading the other day about your wish is coming true and it may not look the way you want it to. And someone said, well, then that's not your wish coming true. Good point. But let's say you're wishing and you want a tall, hunky, 6'5" guy with beautiful brown skin and curly hair. And that's what you've been like, this is the kind of guy I want. And then God brings you in a 5'6" guy who has different color skin than you're expecting, different color eyes. And God's like, just try it. wait and see. And you're just like, oh my gosh, this is the man of my dreams, right? So God knew what was better for you. So when we're talking about wishes, put out there for my highest good, Lord. This is what I'm desiring, but make it for my highest good. So just be very open-minded. You know best, God. And I'm desiring a brand new car. And I really want a Bentley. But maybe you're going to give me a Hyundai because it's safer. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? So wish wisely. Start really focusing on your intention. Bring me this or better, right? That's really amazing that we got 2 cards of wishes, you guys. Believe in magic, more purple. You guys, Shakina's here talking about your gifts. Your gifts are very potent right now. So use those gifts to start manifesting, to start wishing, right? Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic all around you of nature. The fairy of Northern Light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. See, this is all coming together because you're understanding that everything is connected. Maybe you've been spending more time than ever out in nature. Maybe you've been getting your hands dirty more. Maybe you've been putting your feet on that grass. Maybe you've been talking to the water about your wishes. You've been learning how nature, energy, plants, flowers, how everything works, how we're all just connected to each other because we come from spirit. So believe in that magic, you guys. Hold on to that faith that, yes, this has been a long process, but hold on. You've been learning those lessons and you're going to get those gold stars, okay? And those gold stars come in the way of your wishes, your manifestations, music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music that you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. I really resonate with this. I was telling my friend yesterday, like, oh my gosh, all these old songs from like the 60s and 70s, even earlier, have been popping in my head. I was blessed. I was raised with a whole genre of music. And I was like, I cannot believe, like lately, I just get all these old songs just popping in my head. And I told myself, well, maybe there's a message in there. So if you're hearing repetitive music, the same song over and over, or a song just pops in your head, look it up. Spirit is trying to give you a message. Spirit is always sending us signs. More often than not, we're not paying attention though. So you guys have a lot of, I'm going to take this because I almost grabbed my inner child deck when I started this reading. Inner child, the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. And you know what I'm getting? I think some of you have just been on this journey for a while of being solo, being very disciplined with yourself. You've been changing your ways, changing things about yourself. So maybe you're like, I don't even know what I like to do for fun anymore because it's not what it used to be. So maybe this is a big nudge. Like maybe you should learn a new craft or learn a new skill or try to remember what brings joy to your heart and to your soul. You have been healing your inner child. If you listened to the Chosen message yesterday, you have changed your whole bloodline because you healed your inner child, because you stopped those negative, toxic cycles that kept repeating themselves from generation to generation. You guys, I get that. I haven't been in a relationship for a while. And the last one I was in, I was like, I had this epiphany. I was like, oh my gosh, I am my mother. I grew up in a violent household, a lot of alcohol, a lot of abuse. And I was repeating that cycle with each man I was with. And I was like, what am I doing? It's comfortable, right? It's familiar. But when you are able to step back and break that cycle for your bloodline, your wishes are coming true, you guys. That's why we're getting these beautiful messages. You've had this soul expansion. Everything has been going in divine order for you. Okay, we're going to do just a little bit of tarot. We're not going to make this super long, but Spirit, do you have any advice for the collective? When I was pre-shuffling, I saw the sun a couple times. So let's see if the sun comes back out. Thank you, fairies, for your messages. Thank you, Ascended Masters. So do we have any advice from Spirit? Wishing wisely, believing in magic. This is beautiful. Three of Wands, getting excited. Those wishes are coming in. Okay, here we go. Three of Wands. Spirit is saying, get excited. Get an expectant energy. Your rewards are coming in, you guys. This is your ships coming in card. Chard. There you go. Her little foot is up. She's so excited. She can barely handle it. Even on those hard days, move beyond those challenges by staying in that energy of gratitude, expectancy, being excited about life again, getting out there and having fun again, and figuring out what it is that you like to do. Maybe you don't know because you've changed that much. Nine of Swords. I love the image on this Nine of Swords. She's got her head in her hands. She's crying. She's has so much on her mind that she's not sleeping well. And she's worried, she's stressed, she's overwhelmed. But you see that white bird at the very top? That's her ancestors. So your ancestors are guiding you on this path. Spirit is guiding you on this path. You've been passing tests and learning lessons. So no more worrying. They're pulling you out of this energy, okay? Your higher self as well. That's what I'm hearing. And look at this. You've had a death. You've changed so much. Scorpio energy with the death card here. You've gone through a transformation. I said that earlier. You are transitioning into a whole new person. Who your soul was when you were first created. That's what you're coming back to. Spirit, speak to us, Spirit. So advice, allow yourself to come out of this worrisome energy. Just know this transformation you've gone through is now bringing in wishes. Yes. Ace of Swords, clarity, new ways of thinking about yourself and new ways of thinking about life. The fog has lifted. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I should not sing, but I don't care. I'm going to sing when I hear it. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. You've done the healing. So Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, because you took that necessary time out, you kind of locked yourself away from the world for a little bit. And now you're in this Ace of Swords energy where your crown chakra is wide open. Those gifts are activating, kitty cats. And you feel it. You feel it. You know what's really hard though when you do have gifts? The regular schmeglers don't understand. You know what I mean? They just don't. You see beyond the veil. And you try to tell people like, oh, well, this happened. And they're like, what? You're a weirdo. You know what I mean? Like, that's one part about it. People are always going to think you're weird, but you're not. God has activated you. And you just get these downloads so clearly now. Look at that. It's going straight into your crown chakra. Six of Pentacles. There you go. Wish wisely because your manifestations are coming in. You are in receiving mode now. You are receiving energy. And how you get in receiving energy is you step back. You focus on all of those wonderful things that are going on in your life, all the good that is going on in your life. You allow people to help you If you need help, you say yes. You put up those necessary boundaries. You've done the healing work. And so now Spirit's like, okay, open up your hands, because you've been waiting patiently on the shore. You've been waiting for these ships to come in now with all the goodies. So be ready. Okay? And as I said in the reading before, your wishes might look different than what you're putting out, but God knows best, and they're going to be better. Okay? Spirit. What's the outcome for this? What's the outcome for the collective? Thanks again, you guys, for interacting with my channel. I'm in just total disbelief. I was the shy kid who always had my face in a book. I was the weirdo kid, nerdy, like I hate taking pictures. I don't like being on camera. And for me to do this was huge. So to get the beautiful comments from you guys, it's just so overwhelming. Look at this, 4 of Pentacles, another foe. I'm getting alchemist energy with this. Like you pulled all that energy back. All that beautiful, loving energy that you gave to everybody and everything. You pulled that back. That's when you went into this healing energy. You said, no more. I'm not going to be taken advantage of from people anymore. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. So you put a stop to it. Really surprised that the Queen of Swords hasn't come out here yet. Oh, but there's the 6 of Swords. You see how that card came flying out? Okay, Spirit, do we have any other messages here for the collective? I think that this is just a little message from Spirit saying, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. 9 of Cups. Okay, we're going to take that one. What do we got here? Thank you. Just as I said, you and this Empress energy, you went within. Ace of Cups. You started to love you. You started to give yourself kindness and love and attention and respect. You started to understand, I am worthy. And now you're sitting in this Empress energy, Libra energy. You are in receiving energy. You may be pregnant. This card, she's pregnant, or you may be wanting to get pregnant. It's a good sign when you get this card that that's going to happen for you. Maybe you're going to become a mother. Maybe after you did all this healing, you're like, I'm ready to be a mom. I can raise a damn good kid, and good for you. I was an unhealed mother, and I try very hard not to hold on to that guilt. But when you can be someone who's healed and then you have kids, oh my gosh, you're creating a beautiful, my kids are great. Thank you, Jesus, because they had a little bit of an unhealed mama. I didn't love myself at all. I loved them to death, but I didn't love me. This is what you've been doing now. And now you're in this Empress energy, this receiving energy, right? Fertile, creative, abundant. You gave it all to God. You jumped on his little boat. He said, come on, kitty cat. I'm steering you into calmer waters now. The past is behind you. You've learned the lessons. You've been taking all the tests that I've been throwing at you, and you've been passing with flying colors. So now here you get to go into this calm, beautiful, peaceful existence. Something you probably never have experienced. And you're like, nobody gets to come in and mess up my peace anymore. Nope, because look at this. Queen of Cups, the Justice card. This is your karmic justice. There you are, the Queen of Cups. You are incredibly psychic, very emotionally balanced. You are an absolute sweetheart. People that know you just adore you because you've learned to love yourself. And that's what's so beautiful, because you've allowed yourself to be a little bit vulnerable, which is powerful. And here comes your karmic justice. Wishes coming true, right, you guys? Because look at this, 9 of Cups. Wishes coming true. Wish wisely. This or better, Lord, right? That or better, Lord. And be ready to receive. She's jumping off a big treasure chest of money. Maybe you want money. Maybe you've been just surrendering the process to spirit. And spirit's like, yes, you put all your faith in me. You jumped in this boat and said, okay, I'm going to trust you, God, that you're going to take me where I need to go. And because you did this, wishes. We have 3 cards here now. Wishing wisely, you guys. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other messages for the collective? Let's do an archangel and we're going to close it out. Okay, because we are at 26 minutes, I think it said. Archangels, thank you for the beautiful confirmation today, my spirit family. Thank you for this beautiful reading. All that hard work you guys have been doing. You have shifted your energy now into a receiving energy. You are ready to receive your blessings, and you deserve it. Okay, archangels. Anybody else? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Orion. Sorry, my client's here, you guys. I'm gonna end this really quick. Manifestation vortex. Focus your energy with unwavering faith to manifest the outcome you require. Mic drop. All right, guys, I have a client. I gotta go. I love you so much. Show me some love on the way out, and I'll see you next time. Choose peace today. Bye.